While everyone else's story seems to move forward, yours feels like it has stopped. Tonight we are here to find a gentle answer to that question, because there is a reason God has made you wait, and that reason is far more valuable than you might think. Settle in. Let the noise of the day fade. Let your body relax into this moment. You do not have to carry anything right now. You do not have to compare your chapter to anyone else's. You do not have to wonder what is wrong with you. Just be here. Just breathe. This night is for you. There is a particular kind of pain that comes from watching others receive what you have been waiting for. It is not jealousy, not really. It is something deeper. It is the ache of wondering why your turn has not come, why their prayers were answered while yours seemed to echo into silence, why their timeline moved forward while yours remained still. You have watched friends get married while you remain single. You have watched colleagues get promoted while you stay in the same position. You have watched others announce pregnancies, buy homes, launch businesses, find healing, receive breakthroughs, and each time you smiled and said congratulations. But later, alone, you ask the quiet question, what about me? When is it my turn? Why is my wait so much longer? This pain is real. It is not something to be ashamed of. It does not mean your faith is weak. It means you are human. And tonight, we are going to sit with this pain gently and look for the deeper truth hidden within your longer wait. The first thing to understand is that God's timeline is not random. It is not careless. It is not forgetful. When God makes you wait longer than others, it is not because He loves you less. It is often because He is preparing something different for you, something that requires a deeper foundation, something that cannot be rushed. Think of two trees planted on the same day. One grows quickly, shooting up toward the sky within a few years. The other grows slowly, barely visible above the ground. But beneath the surface, the slower tree is sending its roots deeper and wider. When the storm comes, the fast-growing tree may fall, but the deeply rooted tree will stand. Your longer wait is not a sign that you have been forgotten. It is a sign that your roots are going deeper. The life God is building in you requires more time because it is meant to endure more weight. It is meant to last. In the Bible, there is a man named Joseph who understood this kind of waiting. He received a dream from God when he was just 17, a dream of greatness, of leadership, of purpose. But between the dream and its fulfillment, 13 years passed. 13 years of betrayal, slavery, false accusations, and prison. 13 years of watching others rise while he remained stuck in places he did not deserve to be. Joseph could have compared his story to others. He could have grown bitter watching his brothers live freely while he sat in chains. He could have questioned why his wait was so long. But Joseph held on to something deeper than comparison. He held on to the quiet, knowing that God was still with him, even in the delay. And when his time finally came, he was ready. Not just ready for the position, but ready for the weight of it. The weight had shaped him into someone who could carry what God had prepared. Your weight is doing the same work in you. It is shaping you. It is strengthening you. It is preparing you for something your present self is not yet ready to carry. If God gave it to you too soon, it might crush you, but in His timing, it will carry you. There is also another truth hidden in your longer wait. Sometimes God delays your blessing because the blessing itself is not yet ready. It is not just about you being prepared. It is about the circumstances, the people, the resources, the environment, all aligning in a way that only God can orchestrate. Think of Ruth. She lost her husband. She left her homeland. She followed her mother-in-law into a foreign country with no guarantee of provision or protection. She could have looked at other women her age and wondered why her story was so much harder. But Ruth could not see what God was arranging behind the scenes. She could not see Boaz. She could not see the field she would glean in, the favor she would find, the lineage she would become part of. All she could see was the next step, and she took it faithfully. When you are in the middle of a longer wait, you cannot see what God is arranging for you. You cannot see the people He is positioning, the doors He is preparing to open, the details He is aligning. All you can see is the waiting, but the waiting does not mean nothing is happening. It means the happening is hidden. Another reason your wait may be longer is that God is protecting you from something you cannot see. Sometimes the thing we are desperate to receive is not yet safe for us. Sometimes the relationship would have harmed us. Sometimes the opportunity would have overwhelmed us. Sometimes the breakthrough would have come with burdens we were not yet equipped to bear. God's delays are often God's protection. He sees around corners you cannot see. He knows the weight of things you are asking for. And in His mercy, He makes you wait until you are ready, until the path is clear, until the timing is truly right. This does not make the waiting easier, but it can make it more bearable. Knowing that your wait is not punishment but protection. Knowing that the longer timeline is not rejection but redirection towards something better. There is also something sacred that can only be formed in the waiting. Patience cannot be learned in seasons of instant answers. Trust cannot be deepened when everything comes easily. Endurance cannot be built without long stretches of holding on. These qualities are not luxuries. They are necessities for the life God is calling you into. The wait is forming you into someone who will not crumble when challenges come. Someone who will not abandon faith when answers are delayed. Someone who has learned to trust God, not because everything worked out quickly, but because you walked with Him through the long and winding road. This kind of faith is rare. It is precious, and it can only be grown in the soil of extended waiting. Tonight, I want to invite you to release the comparison. Release the mental scoreboard that tracks your progress against others. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their story is not your story. What God is doing in their life has no bearing on what God is doing in yours. Comparison will only steal the peace that this night is meant to give you. Instead, let yourself rest in the truth that your wait has purpose. Every day that passes is not wasted. Every month that stretches on is not meaningless. Something is happening beneath the surface. Something is growing in the dark. Something is being prepared that will be worth every moment you waited for it. There is a verse in Habakkuk that speaks directly to this. It says, "The vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end and will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." The promise is not that it will come quickly. The promise is that it will come surely, at the appointed time, not a moment too late. Your appointed time is coming. It may not look like anyone else's. It may not arrive when you expected, but it will come. And when it does, you will understand why the wait was necessary. You will see the wisdom in the timing. You will be grateful for the roots that grew deep while you waited. So tonight, do not let the comparison steal your rest. Do not let the longer wait convince you that you are forgotten. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are not less loved. You are simply on a different timeline. A timeline designed specifically for you by a God who knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Let go of the pressure to catch up. Let go of the fear that you are running out of time. Let go of the lie that says everyone else has it figured out while you are still struggling. None of that is true. Everyone is walking their own path, and yours is unfolding exactly as it should. Rest now. Rest in the knowledge that your wait is not wasted. Rest in the promise that your time is coming. Rest in the arms of a God who has not forgotten you, who sees every tear, who knows every ache, and who is working all things together for your good. The longer wait does not mean a lesser blessing. Often, it means a greater one, a deeper one that was worth every single day you spent trusting in the dark. You are held tonight. You are loved tonight. And your story is still being written by the most faithful author. Good night.